In the Blake Lively case, Ryan Reynolds' representative defends his fiery Unsealed texts, saying, "What husband wouldn't support his wife?" As part of the legal dispute with Justin Baldoni, Ryan Reynolds' private communications defending Blake Lively have been made public. As part of the legal dispute with Justin Baldoni, Ryan Reynolds' private texts defending Blake Lively during It Ends With Us were made public, and the actor's representative is speaking out. Yes, Ryan got involved. What husband wouldn't support his wife and the mother of his children? Reynolds' representative told Puck News in an article titled, "Is Blake really unhireable, and can Ryan escape the blast radius?" He saw his wife fighting daily to stand up against sexual harassment in a private and respectful way, only to face retaliation for doing so, his representative said in a statement. If anything, Ryan believed that his anger was insufficient. He fervently supports and will defend his wife's and others' fundamental right to a safe workplace free from harassment and retaliation. Then, today and forever. As stated all along and reflected in our client's motions, as well as in messages from Sony discussing Ms. Lively's behaviors, the evidence does not support Lively's claims as a matter of law, Baldoni's attorney Brian Friedman said in a statement on January 21st. The reality is readily apparent from a cursory reading of the recently published messaging exchanges. We continue to have faith in the legal system and the removal of all Justin Baldoni parties' names. One of the messages that Reynolds sent to his WME agent Warren Zavala in August 2024, during It Ends With a successful opening weekend at the box office, and amid online rumors of drama behind the scenes, was recently unsealed in continuing court processes. Blake should be celebrating this moment, which is why I'm so frustrated. He purportedly wrote at the time, "She willed this weekend into reality. She made this unbelievable win happen." Baldoni and these other dumb juice buckets ought to own up to the rumors and conjecture. They ought to be leaping in front of it in an absolute, full-throated manner. Now, the 49-year-old Deadpool and Wolverine star said in that long text that Baldoni and his Wayfarer Studios colleagues had made a big FING mess, and that Lively should not be subjected to some eye-roll-wide narrative of the controlling bitch. Reynolds allegedly called Baldoni a thoroughbred, predatory fraudster and an inexplicably toxic mess in another released text message from July 2024 to a WME executive. "I'd put Blake's reputation on trial any day of the week," he allegedly wrote in that communication. "She has collaborated with dozens of other erratic and violent individuals. Nobody has ever attained the empyrean heights of evil as Justin Baldoni has, in both her and my experiences. His total lack of self-preservation and regret is a case study in malevolent, laser-lidded ignorance and darkness." In December 2024, Lively, 38, filed a lawsuit against Baldoni, 42, her co-star director, accusing him of sexual harassment and retribution, a claim he disputes. The trial is set for May 2026 in New York, and she is requesting more than $160 million in damages. The judge has subsequently dismissed Baldoni's countersuit, which accused Lively and Reynolds of extortion and defamation. Baldoni's legal team has insisted that they think Reynolds and Lively used their Hollywood connections to discredit him. This is a case about two of the most powerful stars in the world deploying their enormous power to steal an entire film right out of the hands of its director and production studio, Baldoni's lawyers alleged in his countersuit. Then, when Lively and Reynolds' efforts failed to win them the acclaim they believe they so richly deserve, they turned their fury on their chosen scapegoat. The overwhelming evidence revealed by the unsealed materials shows that women in every role on set, from producers to writers to cast to crew, experienced what they believed to be inappropriate conduct, stated Sigurd McCauley, Lively's lawyer, in a statement released on January 22nd. Baldoni's crew wrote them off as trivial, yet sexual harassment is anything but. Baldoni's agency, WME at the time, fired him in December 2024 after learning of Lively's lawsuit. In response to claims that Reynolds had pressured Baldoni's agency during the Deadpool and Wolverine premiere, WME stated in January 2025, "This is not true. Baldoni's former representative was not at the Deadpool and Wolverine premiere, nor was there any pressure from Reynolds or Lively at any time to drop Baldoni as a client." WME added at the time,